study another very interesting and important topic. That topic is mutations. So, what are mutations? Mutations are the random errors in the genetic makeup of an organism. And these mutations are responsible for most of the genetic disorders in all the organisms. So, what are the various reasons for these genetic errors? All these genetic errors can be grouped into two categories, that is chromosomal mutations and gene mutations. So we will take them one by one. So the first topic is chromosomal mutations. So let us first study chromosomal mutations in detail. The chromosomal mutations or chromosomal disorders may be categorized into two groups. One, the mutations due to the error in the number of the chromosome, and second, the mutations due to the error in the structure of a chromosome. Let us first focus on chromosomal mutations due to error in the number. So when we see errors in the number, again we can group them into aneuploidy and euploidy. Aneuploidy is mainly seen in humans and other animals, whereas euploidy is very common in plants. Aneuploidy is that error in chromosome number when there is error only with respect to one or two chromosomes, or you can say one chromosome may be more in number or one chromosome may be less in number. You can see here trisomy. Trisomy means 3. So you can say there is one extra chromosome. One extra chromosome means for every chromosome there is a pair, one from mother, one from father. There might be one pair which might have one extra. So there might be chromosome maybe 3 in number for particular chromosome. Okay, so we can show it with this formula, 2n plus 1, that is called trisomy. Very common example is Down syndrome. So in these organisms, instead of 46 chromosomes, there is one more chromosome, so their chromosome number becomes 47. We will study about the chromosomal number or trisomy disease in human beings later on. Next is monosomy. In monosomy, there is one chromosome less in number. So, these organisms, we can write the formula like 2n minus 1. You can say for one pair, there is only one chromosome, not two. Therefore, their total chromosomes instead of 46 remain only 45. Very common disease or defect is Turner syndrome. This also we'll study. So this is the aneuploidy. Next category, which is very commonly seen in plants, not in animals. Here, there is increase in the number with multiples. Like instead of 2n, there may be 3n number of chromosomes, or 4n number of chromosomes, or 5n number of chromosomes, and so on. So when there is 3 pairs, so we will say triploidy. If there are 4 pairs, we say tetraploidy. Likewise, pentaploidy means 5 pairs of chromosomes, and hexaploidy is 6n number of chromosomes. You'll be very amazed to know that the wheat which we eat, it is an hexaploid of one type of grass. So in case of plants, this polyploidy gives more vigor to the plant. You can say their leaf size will increase, their grain size will increase. Okay, so this is called euploidy, or commonly we can say polyploidy, which is very common in plants. So generally in mutation breeding, in case of agriculture, we use polyploidy techniques, whereas euploidy is mainly shown by only animals or human beings. Now let us take up the chromosomal mutation in the structure of a chromosome. See, during cell division, there might occur certain errors which may result in mutated chromosomes. So, these mutations may be with respect to the addition of a segment of a chromosome, or there might be deletion, inversion and translocation. Let us see this with the help of diagram. For example, suppose this is a chromosome having 4 genes. So you can see here, one additional gene B is added. So this is a mutated chromosome having one extra segment of a chromosome. So this is called addition. Likewise here, because of some mutation, one small segment of the chromosome is deleted. For example, suppose gene B is deleted. So this is a mutated chromosome having one particular gene deleted. Next is inversion. Actually, on a chromosome, every chromosome has got a specific arrangement of genes on it. That is called chromosomal map. So, because of some mutation, suppose the positions of the genes have changed. So that is also a mutation which is called inversion. You can see here, instead of A, B, C, D, the position has changed to B, A, C, D. This is a mutation. Likewise, translocation is just like inversion, but if this change in position has taken place with some another chromosome. For example, suppose this is one chromosome having A, B, C, D genes, another chromosome having E, F, G, H genes. Because of mutation, this chromosome now has got a mutated gene and it is having A, F, C, D. This is called translocation. So these are the chromosomal mutations with respect to the structure of the genes, structure of the chromosome. These also produce many defects in the body of the organism. Okay, so these are the chromosomal mutations with respect to number and with respect to the structure of the chromosome. The next type of next type of mutation is gene mutation. Just like chromosomal disorders, chromosomal mutations, gene mutations are also errors. But these errors are restricted only to a single gene. These genes are nothing but the segment of DNA. And the DNA has its information in its base pairs. The details of this we will study in next chapter. But these base pairs have got specific information for some protein in the body. If there is mutation in these base pairs, then that mutation is called as gene mutation, because this mutation is at a specific point in the DNA. Therefore, it is called as point mutation. And this information is without any punctuation on a DNA. So, if there is addition, deletion, inversion or translocation at a particular base pair, the whole frame gets shifted, or you can say the whole information is distorted. Therefore, it is also called as frame shift mutation. Okay, so today we have studied two different types of mutations, chromosomal mutations and gene mutations. Based on these mutations, there are two categories of genetic disorders given in your book. Let us now study the genetic disorders. So now let us take up the genetic disorders. All the genetic disorders can be grouped into two categories based on the mutations. So based on the chromosomal mutations, these disorders are called as chromosomal disorders, and based on the gene mutations, these are called as Mendelian disorders. Why are they called Mendelian disorders? Because Mendel had studied only one character at a time. That is, he studied the inheritance of a single character. Okay, so because here only one gene is involved, that's why it is also called as Mendelian disorder. Today, in today's lecture, I will take up these three disorders. These three disorders are Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, Turner syndrome. Whereas sickle cell anemia, thalassemia, hemophilia, color blindness, phenylketonuria and cystic fibrosis I will take up in next lecture. So let's begin with this chromosomal disorder. These chromosomal disorders can be of two types, that is autosomal chromosomal disorders or X chromosome linked disorders. So out of these three, first is autosomal disorder, whereas next two are X chromosome linked disorder. So we studied about aneuploidy. These are the diseases because of the aneuploidy. Let us see the details. So let us first take up the first disorder, that is Down syndrome. Down syndrome is because of the trisomy of 21st chromosome. It is an autosomal disorder. So such persons have total 47 chromosomes. This name of the disease is based on the name of a Dr. Langston Down. The characteristic features of people having this disorder are swollen face, slanting and bulging eyes, small mouth, protruding and furrowed tongue. Such people have got palms with single crease. Also, they have short stature with many psychomotor and mental disorders. Okay, so the first disorder is the Down syndrome. After Down syndrome, the next disorder is Klinefelter syndrome, which is X chromosome based disorder. This is again a trisomy, but trisomy of X chromosome. So this Klinefelter syndrome is also named on a Dr. Henry Klinefelter. Here the person have got 47 chromosome with XXY. So these are males. Such males have got certain female characters. They have generally poorly developed beard, narrow slanting shoulders. They have got generally the gynecomastia, where the development of breast is also there, poorly developed testes. So they are infertile. So second disorder is Klinefelter syndrome. Okay. The last disorder is Turner syndrome. In Turner syndrome, again, it is a X chromosome linked, but it is a monosomy disorder. So it is also based on the name of an endocrinologist, Dr. Turner. The person have got only one X chromosome. So they are females, and total number of chromosomes are 45. Such females, they have got webbed neck. Generally, they have got aorta problems, short stature, poorly developed breasts and poorly developed ovaries. So such females are also sterile. So these were the three chromosomal disorders which we studied. Okay, in next class we will be studying about the Mendelian disorders in detail. Hope you have understood whatever I have taught today. Thank you.